Welcome to the BTCC Online Championship. This is Karsten talking. This is race 3 at Monaco. This is the start of the race. Karsten tries to take the inside just from the starting line and tries to pass Captain Medbin. He seems to have managed it quite easily. Captain Bean seems to be about to lose another position right now. Here in Monaco it's really difficult to pass. There's nothing you can do. If the driver in front of you is not making mistakes, you won't pass. Following Karsten there's True Blue and Skang DG. Oh, Skang had some problems with Captain Medbin, I think. They are approaching now the tunnel. At the end of this tunnel there is more or less the only good stride on this track. There's a good overtaking possibility, but the following chicane is so narrow that it's really risky, so it's usually more practical to pass after the finish line. So Karsten taking a little bit too much of track there. Let's move a little forward in the race. Karsten still first, followed by True Blue and Skank DG. Karsten is quite slow actually. He is giving a hard time to the other cars passing. Now we have Captain Medbin and Glenn Hals fighting each other. I think this is not the most favorite track for Captain Medbin. Again, Captain Medbin, this time having trouble with the red leader. Taking all of his draft, red lever will try to take the inside or the outside, let's see. He goes for the inside. And yes, he manages to pass there. Quite a risky position to pass. Again with the first, Karsten, True Blue and Skang. Karsten slowing down the bunch and the Street King is closing by. Taking quite different racing lines. Skang trying to attack True Blue. They have some touches amongst themselves. Karsten taking a little bit of break right now. Now approaching Anthony Nogues' curve. Karsten here is quite slow, taking the corner and accelerating slowly. He goes for the inside, leaving True Blue with the outside. Karsten seems to be able to defend, yes. A little forward now. The pack is closing by even more, since Karsten is lower than the cars following him. Now is Kang trying to overtake True Blue. In second position is Street King right now. He took advantage of all the infighting. Behind them, Red Leader is closing the gap too. So, at Anthony Nogues, on board with True Blue, following Street King and Karsten. And True Blue had some problems out of that corner, and Skank DG managed to take another position. So right now, Karsten, Street King and Skank for the first 3 places. Street King quite aggressive. He understands that he's losing time behind Karsten. He should try to make a move as soon as possible to try and get away from the pack behind him. In 4th position right now, if I'm not mistaken, that is Canyon. Approaching Anthony Nogues and Karsten and Street King pit. So first now is Kang, followed by Canyon Drifter. Canyon Drifter is racing with a heavy penalty for his last win. But it seems that he's giving quite a hard time to Skang. is ticket to his back. Seems that Canyon has better acceleration out of most of the corners here. Oh, at the end of the tunnel, a small mistake from Skang. Canyon trying to take advantage of it. They are really one close to another. I never saw Skang making so many mistakes in a race so far. Here another mistake. I think that Canyon is doing really his best to give a hard time to him. Antonino gas and Skang pits. Canyon goes on. So right now Canyon in first position. Let's take a look back. Karsten again. This time I think fighting with Street King. Bad exit from Antonino gas from Karsten. Street King is at the outside. Seems a little faster. They're side by side. Let's see which one of the drivers will have the best line and manage to close the gap. Behind them Skang. It seems that him pitting wasn't at the right time for his game behind both Carson and Street King. And crossing lines, it seems that Street King is about to pass Karsten now. The pool section, approaching Anthony Nogues. Karsten a bit wide. Skank tries to overtake Street King and he manages it. Surprise move from Skank, beautiful one. We are now on board with Karsten, no, pardon, with Skank. Taking a look at Canyon. Now watching backwards toward Karsten and True Blue. True Blue and Karsten are fighting for what is fourth position right now. So far it seems that True Blue has managed to pass Karsten. Now we are in 7th position with the red leader. Taking a look at the infighting in front of them. And mistakes at the pool section. Red leader manages to pass Street King and starts following Karsten. Oh! Street King back inside at the Anthony Nogues. Beautiful fights in this track. Not the best for a clean race, for saying so, not the best for overtaking possibilities, but a good track for exciting races, at least to watch. Again, Red Leader and Street King fighting among themselves, rubbing a little of the wall too. Karsten is not fast enough to get away and escape from the mess like he did at Fuji, so in a few laps they'll manage to take him again. So we have Rolo trying to overtake at the end of the tunnel. Ooh! There was no space there. One of the risks of Monaco, no doubt. We are now again with Skang and Canyon Drifter. These three are sticking to each other and will go on till the end. Again, Red Leader, I think there is 4 or 5 laps behind Karsten. Will he manage to pass now? Pool section, quite a long trail of cars. Red Leader tries to go to the inside. Anthony Nogues Karsten has the inside here. True Blue sending me messages. Approaching the final stride. Karsten a little slow here. Red Leader takes the outside. Karsten goes for the inside for defend. Karsten manages to defend but has a slow speed out of the corner. Red Leader again, side by side. This is a decisive moment for his race. And yes, Red leader manages to take the position after a lap-long fight. Beautiful one. Let's go back to the first. Canyon and Skang. These two. Canyon now is followed by Skang, and it is time to have a hard time keeping him in back. Approaching a tornado gas. Smoke from Canyon tires. It seems that he had a bad exit from Antonino gas. And Skang tries on the outside. Yes, beautiful pass. I think that is the first one I saw here on the outside at Santa Devota. Beautiful. Again, this is last lap now. Karsten, red leader, True Blue and Rolo all fighting for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th place. Red leader is comfortably in 4th, Karsten is 5th right now. Everything seems nice and easy, just a few corners to finish, and so take a good look at how to win a good race. Let's see. Sleeping too much, touching guardrail and losing 2 positions in 10 seconds, wasted a race. So this is everything I managed to take out of this race. I haven't had any help from most of the guys. This is all, have fun, bye from Karsten.